I have been, trying to lose weight and eat healthier and everything. And there's a couple of things that I realized. One, time has been such a big issue with me trying to prepare meals. And then also, I don't know if anyone else can relate to me, but I know that I remember as a child seeing my mother very irritable and thinking that she was just being a meanie. But now, being her age that she was, I realized that, that irritability that she had towards us. Those things, guys, I mean, you hear these younger folks saying how cranky older women get. Guess what? That is actually stages of menopause. And it's like, it's really hard because some of the things that I've learned when women are going through those menopausal stages, they get really very irritable, and it's like making the slightest decisions really annoy them. And for me, it was going into my kitchen and looking at what I needed to cook, and I was just like getting so frustrated because I work full time, I do my L, I come home, I have a 45-minute drive when I come home, and by the time I get home from work, sometimes I don't get home until like 6:15, 7 o'clock. And for me, you guys know, because I've been very open and honest, that I suffer from reflux, and it's pretty bad. And so I have to eat at a certain time. Otherwise, I can't sleep at night. I said, how can I do this? How can I really get to be able to get dinner on the table, prepare it in lickety split and stuff like that? And the first thing that came to mind was a business that I was in for 9 years, and it totally changed my life. So I went to this business website, and I started looking up things, and I started seeing things that were really cool and really applicable to my life. Today I reached out to a girlfriend of mine. We were sideline sisters, and I asked her, tell me about joining Tastefully Simple again, because I really, really want to learn more about Tastefully Simple and the things that have changed and stuff like that. So for you guys to understand how big of a deal this is for me, and I know, hey Tony, that some of people won't get it, of why I went back to Tastefully Simple. I have this. I actually went downstairs into my old office, and I picked up, it's like a shrine. It's like a Tastefully Simple shrine down there. And I have this to share with you guys so you guys can see all of this stuff here. This was my life. This basically was my life. I was selling anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 in Tastefully Simple a month. I got to earn fantastic trips, and you can see my kids here having fun in Florida, and I was able to provide for them all these really cool things. When you had a customer base of 3,000 people, and you had people that loved to come to your parties, and you knew that you were going to have anywhere to 4 to 12 parties a month, it just made sense. It just made sense. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And I'm excited to say to the people that are in my local area that you now have a Tastefully Simple consultant. For anyone who doesn't know what Tastefully Simple is, it's basically you add 1 to 2 ingredients with a spice or with a prepackaged mix, and you have an awesome meal. And they have freezing meals. This is a pretty big deal. I actually asked my husband for his blessing before I even did it. Now, he can tell you that I have never asked for his blessing on anything. When I asked for his blessing, he said, okay, to have my former hosts be really excited and already booking parties with me. And I just signed on, like an hour ago. And they were already saying, yes, I'm so excited, because, I had sent them a message. I sent a couple of them a message before I even signed on. And I said, hey, I'm thinking about signing on as a Tastefully Simple consultant. What do you think? I want you to be the first to know. And I only reached out to a couple of them, that I really trust. And every single one of them said to me, oh my God, yes, tell me when you're having an open house. Tell me when you're having a party. I want to have a party with you. And that was overwhelming. I mean, to me, that kind of like made the decision for me that, everyone will see me putting on makeup and stuff like that. But those of my friends who have known me for a very long time know I first started off with Tastefully Simple as a foodie, and I've always been a foodie. And I think being at my daughter's house, being at Gabby's house, and actually doing the bland chicken live, I kind of missed it. And I realized I missed that. I missed, showing people how to make things and how to have, delicious meals, in the kitchen. Of course, a bland chicken diet is not delicious. Well, all depends who you ask. But you know what I mean. You just feel like a part of you is different. So I'm excited. When I was selling $1,000 to $5,000 in Tastefully Simple, it wasn't on Facebook. It wasn't online. It was all home parties. When I talked to my sponsor, Gracia, and I told her, hey, listen, I don't know if I can do as many parties as I did before. And doing a lot of parties, I mean, that's a lot of fun, and I love having fun. But she said, the top seller does most of their parties online on Facebook. And if you haven't tried Tastefully Simple and you want to try Tastefully Simple, let me know and I can see what I can do about sending you a sample.